Hey, welcome back to Performance Pyramid, Becoming a Bodyweight Badass. This is Brad Kazmarski. I think it was yesterday or recently, very recently, there was a question by Tucker on the forum, which was a great question, saying he feels overwhelmed by all the information out there. I think, Tucker, we all feel massively overwhelmed by all the information that is out there all the time. Your question was, how do you deal with that strategy? I don't well all the time, but here is my way to try to deal with that. What I do is I have three categories that everything has to fit in. It doesn't always fit in perfectly, but this is where I start at. Flexibility or mobility, I just call it flexibility, but strength and conditioning. Those are my three categories. If you're doing flexibility, strength, and conditioning, you're already better off than most. Okay? Now I subcategorize these. So in my flexibility and mobility category, to make it simple, I have tissue work, static stretching, and dynamic movement. Okay? Within that, now, let's say you read all this new information, you read about trigger points, you read about tennis balls, you read about foam rolling. Any of that stuff can go into your tissue work. So you may have a simple, you may just right now be foam rolling, you may be doing nothing. That's your category. You may say, okay, we're going to foam roll next season. I'm going to just add it into this category. Maybe you're going to read about something else on the cross balls. Next time you can add it to that category. It doesn't overwhelm you. It stays within this category, this subcategory. Static stretching is a subcategory. Now you pick the stretches you want. You might read different things from Mike Boyle, you might read it from someone else, you might not even choose to do it. But that is your category. Dynamic movement. Maybe Mike Boyle's warm-up progression. I saw he gave that to you on the forum the other day. It might be Mark Verstegen's old core performance warm-up. It might be any of those. That would be those categories. You might do that with a team. You might be doing it differently with personal training. You might do it different with yourself. But now it has a place to go. Within the strength category, I keep it simple, like a plyo, main movement, and accessory. You could add speed into your plyo, but again, it's how it fits your program. So to further move that down, let's say we're at strength now, and we have a main movement. You might be reading into more of the new Olympic lifting DVD that came out. So you might say, I want to have my main list be Olympic lifting. You don't have to change your whole philosophy. That just fits in your strength main lift now. You might say, I've read some Westside stuff. I want to look at that. Now your main lift may be Westside based or 531 Jim Wendler. How you fit that doesn't change your entire philosophy. It just fits in that main movement for that time period you're working on it. Accessory work, however programming you feel like. Plyo work. In my weight room situation, I put plyos in phase 1, don't even use them right now. Phase 2, I'll do my main movement. I'll do my explosive movement, plyo, into my main movement. So it might be a box jump into a squat. Split squat jump into Bulgarian squat. And in my phase 3, might go a Bulgarian squat into split squat jump. Or a dumbbell squat, goblet squat into a plyo jump. See how that fits? So I'm fitting that in the category of the situation I have. Now finally in conditioning, and I have a GPP, active recovery as a category, medium intensity intervals, and high intensity intervals. You don't have to do all those. You know, you might have, so within the subcategory of this GPP active recovery, I can have tempos, light sled dragging, or pushing, pulling, or bodyweight circuits. So now you might read a bunch of stuff on bodyweight circuits and you think this stuff's awesome, where can it go? It could go in accessory work, it could go at the end of mobility warm-up, or you could put it in your GPP active recovery in an off-season beginning phase. But it doesn't change your three categories. Speed work in a small weight room situation, you could do some speed work going into or around your main movements before or after, probably before. If you want to do conditioning, you could have a separate category for speed work as well. Or it could be in this category. The last thing you do dynamic movement after a warm-up is going into some sprints and then head into your strength. Literally it doesnn't matter as long as you have a general template to fit like that, then you can subcategorize those things and it'll make a lot more sense. So don't get overwhelmed. You might read a new Olympic lifting DVD or read a new strength program or bodyweight circuits or complexes. Just fit it within those main templates of the main categories and the subcategories and you'll be good to go. So make it easier, follow those three categories, have a basic template and just drop in new information that you like, try it out. Keep it that way, keep reworking new things each time, each phase, see how it goes. But that's the best way I've come up with myself. To answer your forum question, this is how I do it. and I do it better sometimes than others, but this is the basic way that I've come up with. Hopefully that helps and let you at least organize your work a little bit easier. So until next time, great forum questions. See ya.